All right, ladies and gentlemen, just this past October in Anoka, Minnesota, part of the Anoka Halloween Committee's annual event. You know, Anoka, of course, the Halloween capital of the world. They decided this year they were going to bring professional wrestling to Anoka, and they did it in the form of the first annual Pumpkin Brawl. And a part of that big action in Anoka, the American Wrestling Federation, the Warriors of Wrestling, invaded the state of Minnesota, and they came in with a tag team main event for this particular card. 4 of the big guns for the American Wrestling Federation, Tito Santana, the current champion in the AWF, and America's hero Sergeant Slaughter on one side of the ring. On the other side, the notorious one himself, my good friend, the Blacktop Bully, and his tag team partner, the convict himself, Nails. Fred Moore Middle School will never be the same, ladies and gentlemen, after these 4 got into the ring with the AWF and the Pumpkin Brawl. Let's take you back to Anoka.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there you take a look at the tag team of Sergeant Slaughter and Tito Santana making their way to the ring to do battle with the Blacktop Bully and the convict himself, Nails, to the screens of La Bamba. What a tag team matchup, and because of the importance of this one, I have asked the president of the American Wrestling Federation, Paul Alperstein, to sit in and call this one. Paul, I've got to give you credit. You came to the state of Minnesota with a bang with this main event.
Well, thanks, Mick. You know, it's great to be up here in Anoka, Minnesota, and we're looking forward to coming back here to Minnesota with the rest of the AWF shortly.
Well, I got to, again, give you credit, Mr. President, because in the ring right now, we are taking a look at 4 of the greatest superstars in professional wrestling today. I know you've had your hands full with the Bully and Nails camping on your doorstep, for heaven's sakes. Maybe tonight, maybe with Sergeant Slaughter and Tito Santana as the opposition, this can be the end of this.
Yeah, I think that, you know, Sergeant Tito are old allies in this organization and other organizations, and I think the Blacktop and Nails are in for the match of their lives tonight.
Well, I tell you what, I was looking around for you, my friend, because when the Blacktop Bully approached me, pointing that finger at me, spitting in my face, telling me how much he didn't like me, I looked around for you. You were nowhere to be found. You were hiding under a table.
Well, Mick, you know, it's a tough job, and you've got to do it.
Oh, thanks, pal. I appreciate it very much. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, as referee Gary DeRusha gives last-minute instructions to Tito Santana, Sergeant Slaughter, the Bully, and Nails, we are getting set for American Wrestling Federation action as only the AWF can deliver it. Professional wrestling, Paul, the way it should be.
Oh, I agree, Mick. It's the way it should be. It's a good old rock'em sock'em and, you know, no holds barred. And, you know, you have to give credit to Nails and Blacktop Bully. They're tough competitors.
Oh.
And, hey, there's a big cheer for Sergeant Slaughter. Still one of the most popular wrestlers all around the world.
Oh, he absolutely is. They love the Sarge whenever and wherever he appears. And Tito Santana, of course, the current champion of the world.
Well, actually, Bob Orton
in
today.
my estimation.
Yeah. Unfortunately today, due to the hands of Sheik Adnan El Casey and Mr. Fuji, Tito lost the belt to Bob Orton.
In my estimation, again, Paul, that was the single biggest ripoff in the history of professional wrestling, and I know you've got to look at that footage very, very closely.
Jim Brunzell and I are going to be looking at the footage actually later tonight.
Well, I hope you come up with the correct decision. I know you're a man of integrity. Between Fuji and the Sheik, they've got a corner on the market on deceit, deception, and lying in this profession.
Well, probably 2 no better than them at that.
The action is ready to go, ladies and gentlemen, as 2 of the biggest, toughest men in professional wrestling lock up, Sergeant Slaughter and the Blacktop Bully. And at least momentarily, Sarge backs him into the corner. But I tell you something, the Bully, who is more accustomed to street fighting, back alley brawling, truck stop fighting, than he is getting into the ring and putting on a wrist lock or a hammer lock.
Well, the Blacktop Bully is a rough guy. I'm sorry, the Blacktop Bully is a rough guy, and you know, he doesn't care if he does it by a headlock or if he pulls your hair and takes you down.
Well, the Blacktop Bully, we've mentioned this many times on the AWF broadcast. Every place he has appeared in the world of professional wrestling, he's come away with some type of a championship, but invariably, he winds up getting suspended, fined, disqualified.
Well, you know, that's the way he works it, and, you know, for once I see he's got a headlock on Sarge.
What do you know? It's a legitimate wrestling hold by the Bully.
Unbelievable. I didn't know he had it.
All right, Slaughter whips him off the ropes. Oh, but Sarge was met with a crunching shoulder tackle there. The Bully over the top with that hip toss.
Oh, what a move by Sarge. Boy, Bully didn't know what was coming towards him.
Well, I tell you what, it took all of Sarge's strength to toss the 270-pounder. And as I'm looking around the building here, the Highway Honey Big Mama, very conspicuous by her absence.
Oh, I understand that she's, according to Bully, briefly told me that she's outside in the truck waiting for him to get done with his
He won't
match.
even let her in the building.
Nah, he's very, very possessive of her.
Well, I'm certainly not going to try to, say anything to her, go out with her as long as the Bully is in the same county.
Yeah, he's a tough character.
There's the tag, ladies and gentlemen, and Tito Santana hits the ring, and Tito, as always, looks to be in phenomenal condition. Paul, over the years, I don't know of anybody that has trained more diligently than Tito Santana.
Yeah, Tito trains every day. I've worked out with Tito several times, and he's just tough.
Shoulder tackle, there's a drop down by the Bully. Oh, and a drop toe hold into the side headlock by Tito with a reversal.
What a great move by Tito. Oh, Bully didn't know what happened. He got him down in that headlock, and then all of a sudden Tito did that underhand wrist lock to him.
And the camera's taking you right into the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we're at Fred Moore Middle School, and a good look at the Blacktop Bully as if we need one.
One of the most handsome men in professional wrestling, Mick.
He's Robert Redford, I'll tell you. There's a shot to the midsection, and now the Bully turning it on. And this is what he does best. One shot into another, hard into the corner. And the Bully is methodical. He's not a fast finesse wrestler. Everything he does is high impact.
Yeah, he'll take his time and wear you down. His favorite phrase is, I'll beat you up for 4 minutes, and then when I'm done with the break, I'll beat you up for another 4.
There you go.
What a save by Sergeant Slaughter as he blocked Tito's way into the turnbuckle, and the Bully thought he was going to be able to go in there and charge him right away.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the American Wrestling Federation, and I urge you here in the Twin Cities in the state of Minnesota, every Saturday afternoon, 2 p.m., Channel 23. You want to watch professional wrestling the way it should be, the real deal. Tune into the AWF Warriors of Wrestling. Tito trying to mount some kind of an offense as Nails, out of camera range, starts to make his way into the ring. Oh, my word!
Oh, God.
Nails tried to do the same block, and he took the worst of it that time.
Yeah, Mick, Nails thought that it was going to be a nice, easy stop, but Blacktop Bully ran right into him.
And we are getting set for the conclusion of the opening round in this one as Sarge maintains the side headlock. Come on, Sarge. You got to let it go as round 1 comes to a conclusion here.
You know, Mick, I wanted to tell you that today was a marvelous new journey for a lot of the wrestlers who have not wrestled on television for us, and introducing them to the round system, and I think they deserve a lot of credit. Lenny Lane, Horace the Psychopath, and he is a psychopath. And a lot of the gentlemen here who are wrestling tonight, they're giving us a marvelous entree of what they can do.
Absolutely.
Their repertoire is pretty good, and you never know where you find new young talent, and this has been a marvelous opportunity for them to participate in the round system.
Well, Paul, I can tell you absolutely that in talking to some of these wrestlers over the past week, there was such anticipation, so much tension. They know that you're here. They know that the AWF cameras are rolling. They want so badly to climb the ladder and be a part of the major league of professional wrestling.
Yeah, and we're always on the look for brand new young wrestlers, and oh my God. Not only did Sarge just hit the top of the post with his head, but right before the Blacktop Bully Nails double teamed him, as usual, not legal in our sport of professional wrestling.
Well, you and I both know that if it's illegal, it's in the rule book as written by Nails and the Bully.
Yeah.
Oh, and Sarge takes a shot from the Bully. Look at this now. Come on, referee.
Yeah, and, Nails pushed the referee from behind, and I have a very strict rule about wrestlers touching referees.
I know you do. I know you do, and that's one thing, Paul, I have to give you credit for as we look, coincidentally, at two of the most vicious madmen in the sport in Nails and the Bully. You said at the inception of the American Wrestling Federation there were going to be fines, there were going to be suspensions, rules were going to be followed. You're a man of your word. Congrats.
Oh, I appreciate that, Mick. I have suspended Nails in the past, and I will continue to do it again if he continues to violate the rules or violate the referees, and same for anybody in the AWF.
Well, they're working on the eyes of Sergeant Slaughter, and I tell you what, no matter how big, how tough you are, those thumbs in the eyes are going to shift the momentum in any match. And the crowd picks up the chant of USA, USA, trying to implore Sergeant Slaughter to get something going. Oh, wait a second now. The bully with the attempted boot to the midsection, but Sarge has him in a very compromising position. Oh, what a shot.
What a shot to the side of the head. There's another one by Sarge. He's in great form tonight. And it's one by Tito, one by Sarge, one by Tito. And the Blacktop Bully, he's just reeling, and he doesn't know where he's at right now.
He has no idea if he's at a truck stop, a donut shop, or the middle of the ring. Slaughter and Santana, and they nails. Part of the repetition there.
There goes Tito for the pin, but Nails distracted the referee. There goes Sarge after Ednon.
Oh, get it.
Oh, he's got a hold of him.
He has the sheet. He's got the sheet. Oh, wait a second. Nails from behind. I would like nothing better than to see Sarge get a hold of the Sheik, and you and I both know they have been bitter enemies for many, many years.
Yeah, well, they've been bitter enemies at one time. They teamed up, but boy, I'll tell you what, that didn't last long with Sarge.
Oh.
There's a knee by Nails into the back. Now Bully's taking advantage of Tito Santana. Look at him just pound away. Tito's just wearing down.
And what he's doing, Paul, you and I both know that Cowboy Bob Orton inflicted serious rib injuries recently on Tito Santana.
Yes.
Clearly, the Bully and Nails did their homework.
Yeah, Tito's not at full strength today. You know, after he lost the belt this afternoon, he was still complaining about the slight fracture of the ribs.
Well, and I'm amazed that he's here.
Well, Tito didn't want to disappoint his fans here in Minnesota, in the Noka area, the Minneapolis area. And, you know, he's just a man of his word. He always has been as long as I've known him.
Well, and I still have to say, Paul, and I realize that what we saw on television today, that Bob Orton, as we speak, is the heavyweight champion. In my estimation, again, had it not been for Fuji, had it not been for the Desert Rat himself, it would have been a different outcome.
Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't there today at television, Mick, and, you know, hopefully we'll get this matter straightened out in the next day or so.
Well, I hope you do, and I know that yourself and Jim Brunzell, very, very diligent in your duties. You screen those tapes for any infraction, and I hope you come up with the right call. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to the end of this round. Oh, as a double elbow shot there, Bully in for the cover count of 1 and 2. Oh, that is the end of the round. Unbelievable.
Well, what great action. You know, at the end, they almost had Tito pinned. You know, it's kind of tough for him to bounce up real fast with his ribs and the problem that he's had. As you can see, Sarge is sort of protecting Tito in the ring right now.
Very, very wise move when you're looking at Nails and the Bully on the other side of the ring. You know, I've got to talk to you about Nails specifically. Here's a guy we saw just a couple of weeks ago threw a stool from about 30 feet, caught poor Rick Thunder right between the eyes with the stool. We've seen him hang wrestlers by lengths of chain, microphone cables. This guy is a bona fide nutcase, Paul.
Yeah, Nails doesn't have all his marbles upstairs, and the elevator don't go to the top floor.
Well,
however, I will give him his due. He is probably one of the toughest men in the ring, and I wouldn't want to get in the ring with him myself.
I believe we're just about set to go, and I'm looking at Tito Santana. He is in rough shape. I'm not sure, Paul, that he's going to be able to continue here. And look at the continuance here as the Blacktop Bully. I said it just a few moments ago. He knows the ribs are injured, and he is like a tiger right now going after his prey.
Yeah, and he's working hard on those ribs, and there goes Nails right into the same area that Blacktop Bully did. Well, I'll tell you what, Mick, I don't know how long Tito can hold this out. Oh, my God. He just hit the turnbuckle and just collapsed to his back.
Give Nails and the Bully all the credit in the world. I mean, this is a formidable team that they're meeting here in Slaughter and Santana, but they're cutting off the ring, Paul. Very little opportunity for Tito to make a tag.
Good tag team work. That's the object of tag team wrestling. He's cut that ring in half so the guy can't get back to his corner. There goes Sarge. He's just trying to get in there and protect Tito, and the referee's doing his job, though.
Absolutely.
He's getting him back into the corner.
one of the great veteran referees in Gary DeRusha. We remember him from the days of the old American Wrestling Association.
Yeah, he was their troubleshooter referee.
You
and,
bet.
We're actually looking at bringing Gary in as a troubleshooter referee for the AWF.
Well, he's a classic referee, no question about it. He's got to have his hands full with Bully and Nails. Tito's trying to fight back now from the deck. He mounts a minor offense here. He's trying to bully, and pardon the expression, trying to bully
No
Nails
pun
into the
intended,
corner. Yes. But again, cutting off the ring, systematically taking the starch out of Tito Santana.
Yeah, they're doing a number on Tito's ribs, and oh my God, there is a suplex throw, I believe, by Nails. He covered Tito one. Up.
Wait a second now. Could he or could he have not pinned Tito Santana right there?
I think he could have pinned Tito at that point, and here comes Bully now.
Well, this has, I have to say, much to my dismay, and you try to be unbiased out here, this has been nothing but the Bully and Nails for several minutes here.
Well, you know what? Tito's, they cut the ring off in half. He can't get back to Sarge. You can start hearing the fans going, Tito, Tito, and Sarge is holding out his hand as far as he can for Tito to tag him, but Bully's got an arm lock on him.
Well, she counting on LKC, who got to his feet rather shakily a few minutes ago. Oh, there's the Bully with a yank of the hair.
Yeah, and unfortunately the referee couldn't see it because he was on the other side making sure the hold was legal.
And now what's Tito going to do, pull his hair back? That's kind of a lost cause.
Well, yeah, it's kind of lost. You know, I don't know if the Bully will ever be able to grow hair again, so I don't know if Tito will be able to pull it.
Well, please don't let him hear this tape. Anything negative I say about the Bully, please bleep out. And
he doesn't like you, Mick. I don't know why. I love you. I think you're a hell of a guy.
I appreciate that, Paul. Well, I'm not real nuts about him either, let me tell you.
And by the way, all the women in the Minneapolis area, Mick is single right now, so you can go ahead and send in your cards and letters to the AWF if you want to meet Mick.
Is this in lieu of paying me now for the next several months or what?
I thought it was several years.
That plug won't do you any good, Paul. I hate to tell you,
Mick loves kids. There's going. Here comes Tito. Tito's
all right, can he get
got one punch too?
You bet he does.
There's an arm throw.
All right, can he get something going? The crowd certainly getting behind Tito Santana here. If Tito can mount some kind of an offense. Oh, he nailed Sarge. He nailed Sarge. And Sarge, very, very intent on Tito's comeback, was blindsided there by the Bully. And again, Tito into the buckle, but that time, the Bully telegraphed it. Tito has got to make a tag here, Paul.
He made it. There goes Sarge.
Oh, here's the big ring.
Bully.
Here he goes. Sergeant Slaughter hits the ring. Oh, one elevation, and he pounds Nails in the corner. Now Sergeant Slaughter turning it on. There's that big elbow, and he drops Nails. Once again, the Sarge is on fire here in Anoka, Minnesota. Once again, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I can't around. No.
Turn it around.
Oh.
That's the round system, boy. I'll tell you what. He almost had him, but the round ended at the 2 count.
Oh, I cannot believe it, Paul. Just as the Sarge hit the ring, there was no stopping him. The round system held up that one. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to throw this to a quick pause for a PSA. We'll be back with tremendous American Wrestling Federation action from the Fred Moore Middle School in Anoka, Minnesota. Stay with us. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The American Wrestling Federation coming out. Oh, what a shot from Sergeant Slaughter. A thundering forearm to the chest of the Black. And look at Tito now.
Now they're doing back to them what they were doing to them.
Turnabout is fair play here.
Absolutely.
The Blacktop Bully and the Convict Nails. Wait a minute, Cobra Clutch in the middle of the ring.
This could be it, Mick. You know, nobody breaks a Cobra Clutch.
This is fantastic. Wait a minute, Nails about to enter the... Oh,
here comes Tito.
Tito Santana's in the ring now. All four men. All four men are in the ring right now. Referee Gary DeRusha doing what he can to maintain law and order. There's that double whip and the double elbow.
Oh my God, what a double play by Tito and Sarge. Now they got Bully, they're gonna shift him to the ropes.
There he
And
goes.
another double
Oh,
elbow
what a
to Bully.
shot. Right under the chin and right on the mouth.
It looks like Nails and Bully are in trouble right now.
Well, oh, wait a second. Wait a minute now. Nails grabs the blacktop Bully. Just a minute now. Where are they going?
Oh my God. Look
Wait
at
a
this.
second. Everybody's outside the ring right
Everybody-
now. It's gone crazy. It's gone absolutely berserk here in Anoka, Minnesota. All four men. Wait a minute, Sarge. Oh, Sarge picks up the chair.
Oh my God, right over the head of
Right on
Nails.
top of the head. This one's over. This one is all over.
And on the other side, Tito and Bully are going
Oh,
at
my
it.
gosh.
Right across the
Come
back
on.
of the back with the chair for Sarge.
Oh, he's got the flag.
Flag.
Come on, Nails. Get the hell out of here. Oh, it has broken loose here, ladies and gentlemen. Sarge and Nails.
They're still going at it. They're going back into the locker room.
They're going in the locker room, and as you said, on the other side of the building, Tito Santana and the blacktop Bully. There's the Bully. Oh, my gosh.
Over there.
Tito's following him with a chair.
You know, Mick, I think we have a double disqualification here.
Oh, absolutely we do. Tito Santana looking around here, a very, very frustrated man. Let's go to Christian Dady for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Gary DeRusha has counted both teams out of the ring. This match is a double disqualification.
Okay.
Well, I don't blame Gary DeRusha one bit.
Nope,
Well-
can't do that.
Mr. President,
Hold it, we still have a battle royal. Tell the fans that.
this is absolutely amazing.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. Don't forget, we do have that big battle royal coming up in just a few minutes. The winner of that will take home the plaque for the inaugural Pumpkin Brawl.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay with us. A
12-man over-the-top rope battle still to come. And Mr. President, you're sitting right here. You watched the chairs, you watched the flag, you watched everything come into play, and you're real close to the action.
Well, I think there may be a few fines out of this because, again, we have certain rules about that. And I'll have to talk to Jim Brunzell after he reviews this tape from Anoka. And I think the Bully and Blacktop are probably going to be fined about at least $1,000, if not more.
Well, I tell you what, we're not used to this in Anoka, Minnesota. You know, this is a placid state. I live here.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Minneapolis area is a wonderful area to be in. Wonderful, nice people here, and I really appreciate all the fans coming out. And there's a big battle royal here that they're going to finish up, but I got to go back and settle some things in the locker room. Mick.
Good luck, my
Thanks
friend.
a lot,
Thanks
Mick.
for
It's been a lot of
sitting
fun being with you.
Stay with
and
us,
remember,
everybody.
ladies, you're all available to find Mick. Bye.
Oh, I love you. What a man. What a boss. Stay with us.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know, one of the real strange individuals on the professional wrestling scene, a man who has undergone some kind of transformation at least 3-4 times in the past couple of years. We knew him as the Night Stalker, then we knew him as Rocco the Night Stalker, then we knew him as the Chi-Town Thug, and then the Thug. I don't know what he's going to be tomorrow, Santa Claus? Who knows who he's going to be, but this man got into the ring. Once again, this is from Tracy, Minnesota, and he was ready for everybody and anybody. His opponent for this particular evening was unable to appear due to circumstances beyond anyone's control, of course, certainly beyond the promoter's responsibility. Out of the crowd came a man who got into the ring with the Thug and said, "I'll wrestle you. I've got my gear here. I'm ready to go." The Thug, apparently not very familiar with who this man was, said, "Absolutely, let's do it." As it turned out, that man turned out to be James Grizzly, who had recently gone through with flying colors Brad Rangan's training camp. Believe you me, the Thug was taken absolutely off guard. What a tremendous performance by James Grizzly as he's in the ring with a real brawler in the Thug. So let's take you back. More great independent wrestling action. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got to tell you, I am as in the dark as anybody in the building, probably more so. As we take a look at James Grizzly, I still cannot remember for the life of me a time when a man literally came in off the street and said he wanted to wrestle somebody, especially a man like the Chi-Town Thug. And Dave Randall has joined me right now. This is very interesting. Here's the Chi-Town Thug with a couple of years of wrestling under his belt, as tough as anybody in the sport right now at this stage of his career, and he seems to be very, very concerned about James Grizzly, as if he knows something that we don't.
Well, it is possible that he knows something we don't, Mick. I don't know if this James Grizzly, I think you said his name was, if he was down here in Tracy or Milroy visiting relatives, or what the story on the gentleman is, but the Chi-Town Thug didn't have an opponent. Apparently the Kamikaze Kid was running late. This gentleman offers to wrestle him. I don't know. I'm shocked. I don't know who the man is, but the crowd seems to be behind the man 100%, so we're going to see what happens.
Well, the Chi-Town Thug, of course, didn't ingratiate himself to the fans here, and Tracy put the bad mouth on the town as soon as he walked into the ring. But again, you know, there's a lot of young lions out there that haven't gotten a break in professional wrestling. A promoter won't even look at them twice. They send letters, they send tapes, they send resumes. You have to believe, as we're looking at James Grizzly, oh, this man is a wrestler. There's no question about it. We're going to delve into this kid's past, because that was a perfectly executed arm drag takedown, and a man off the street is not going to do that. He's got some training.
Now, Mick, are you insinuating here that Northern Premier Wrestling may have set up the Chi-Town Thug, so to speak, and maybe planted this Mr. Grizzly in the crowd to maybe teach CTT a lesson or two in the ring?
Well, I can't say one way or another whether he just happened upon the scene and literally just wants to get a shot, get an opportunity, and impress the promoters of Northern Premier Wrestling. But I can tell you right now, Dave, you listen to this crowd, he's impressed the fans in Tracy, Minnesota. The Chi-Town Thug is certainly taking his time getting back into the ring, and if he didn't have respect for James Grizzly at the start, that arm drag was a wake-up call.
Oh, that it was, Mick. We're going to have to keep an eye on this match, because I don't know. I don't know what this CTT is capable of doing, and Mr. Grizzly, maybe he will teach the Chi-Town Thug a thing or two, much like the Masked Professor tried to teach Mr. Dynamic a little earlier in the evening.
Very interesting indeed, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to watch this one closely from the Prairie Pavilion, Tracy, Minnesota. Once again, this is Mick Karch along now with Dave Randall. A little bit later on, Tom the Bear Forcier will rejoin us at Mike's side as we bring you a great evening of wrestling action as only Northern Premier can deliver it. And right now, the Chi-Town Thug certainly slowing down the pace. There's no question about it. Whatever the skills of James Grizzly, we're not getting an opportunity to see him right now because that ponderous weight, that 265, 270 pounds, leaning right across the sternum. He's got that headlock on him, cutting off the breathing. He's got the inner part of the arm covering the mouth and the nose of James Grizzly. And the crowd, once again, providing some momentum here, some big mo for James Grizzly, who gets to a vertical base. Off the ropes. Oh, big shoulder tackle. Look at this. That's a happy man in the Chi-Town Thug, putting the bad mouth once again on the fans in attendance. You know what? Maybe he doesn't know a lot about James Grizzly. Maybe he does, but turning your back on an opponent, I don't care who he is not very bright.
Well, I've never considered it very bright, Mick, but maybe he thinks he can beat this man after being in the ring with him for 5 minutes or whatever it's been. And it's just a little bit of self-confidence and a little bit intimidating for Mr. Grizzly to have his opponent, like the CTT, turn your back on you for a few minutes.
There's a tremendous hip lock and another great arm drag. James Grizzly is showing tremendous finesse. He is showing great poise, great timing, and the Chi-Town Thug doesn't know if he's standing in front of the Sears Tower or if he's in Tracy, Minnesota. One of the, oh, wait a minute, look at that. He assumed the position. Obviously, this man has had more than occasion. Hey, don't start waving a chair at the local constabulary here in Tracy, Minnesota. Did you notice, David, how quickly the Chi-Town Thug assumed the position like he had just stolen a car?
I think it was a reflex, Mick. He took a look at that badge on that officer from Tracy, and it was just an automatic reflex.
Flashback.
There you go, flashback.
Well, the Chi-Town Thug, who says that Chicago, Illinois is literally the toughest city in the entire world. He comes from the south side of Chicago, and those of us who grew up watching professional wrestling at the Chicago Amphitheater will not doubt for a minute the words of the Chi-Town Thug. That is one very dangerous area, particularly when they're selling that hard liquor at the amphitheater. But back to the action at hand. Once again, I have to take my hat off to James Grizzly. Whatever happens from this point on, he has been very, very impressive early on.
He's impressed the crowd early. He obviously has some ring savvy, and we're going to see just how good this man can do tonight.
Oh! Big chop across the sternum, and again, that's a set of guns there. And the Chi-Town Thug whips the man. Beal throw halfway across the ring, and now clearly in control and loving every minute of it. The Chi-Town Thug. And he missed. He got out of the way, and another finely executed arm drag by James Grizzly. I am absolutely amazed, David. I never expected in a million years that we would see this kind of offense from a man literally out of the seats. Obviously, he's got some training. I'm going to try to talk to him a little bit later on in the locker room area and find out what he's really all about. I expected this one to be over in 2-3 minutes, and in all honesty, to have James Grizzly get his clock cleaned by the Thug.
Well, wonders never cease, do they, Mick, Karch? You know, you've got a lot of years in this professional wrestling business, and you're still surprised by this Mr. Grizzly. I don't know. The man is proving himself during this match. How much more can he prove? I don't know. What could he win? Could he possibly win this match? Or what will this Chi-Town Thug, pull out his dirty bag of tricks, so to speak? He's already raked the eyes of Mr. Grizzly, who's having a tough time seeing right now.
Well, I tell you what, once again, win, lose, or draw here. James Grizzly has lasted about 10 minutes in the ring now with the Chi-Town Thug, far more, I think, than anybody in the building expected. Oh, but he caught a clothesline right underneath the chin. And I'm going to tell you something. If, in fact, he is a would-be wrestler, he may be a would-not-be wrestler at the end of this one. That was some shot from the Thug, who really enjoys it. You can see it on his face.